So how's it going? I'll just call this for a second. I'm out in the lofts. It's Sunday evening, 30th of January, and I just got to give you a quick run around. So I have been preparing the race boards since the start of December in their family lines, and I let them run together on the 28th. It's Friday the 28th. So 23 pair and 9 pair in there is 32 pair of race boards. And then I just put the stock boards together. I have 14 pair in the stock loft. I have 2 spare cocks at the moment. But I have hens, but one is very late bred and the other just isn't right, so I just left them. Not going to worry about them too much. So I'm just going to give you a quick show around, show you what I'm doing, have a talk through it, okay? So here's the stock loft. So I put these boards, only locked them in today. Everybody is settled well. I had them in from yesterday morning at the crack of dawn and just actually locked them in the boxes together this afternoon, and everybody has settled well together. All of the pigeons bar two up there in this section are either have flown Barcelona or are direct children of Barcelona pigeons. All of them, which is a fantastic accomplishment, I have to say. So really looking forward to seeing what these produce. I have 3 pigeons on the bull system. I have Muskrat Wizard with the hen in the corner there, and this hen here, which is his daughter. This is the mother of Misty, who flew Guernsey, first Irish section Guernsey this year with the BICC. So that's them. So I have the race boards here, all settling well. Still a bit of knocking about, but they're starting to build nests now. All the work I put into preparing these since December, and still they have started to change around the matings you do. So it doesn't matter what you do, they're just going to change around to suit themselves. There's a few of them now still haven't set. Well, the cocks had boxes, but the hens come in and fucked everything up, to be honest. But they're in great form. They're getting out twice a day, or once a day rather, and I can't complain. As you can see, they're doing all right. A hen is a sister to 500 mile pigeons out of Lerwick into Leicester, and the cock is an Emile Denny's down through pigeons I have here as well. Okay, so that's it. So we'll see what way these go. And then we have these here. So these are all the Frank K pigeons, and in here with the Frank K pigeons I do have 3 of the German pigeons are in here from David Reynolds, and 1 of my own out of the Llewellyn pigeons that I bred here. But they're in good form. They're all settling into the box as well. They've actually taken quite well to them. Bit of messing about still going on, but I'm sure they will actually settle very, very well. And I won't be worried too much about this. And I let them go to nest, and we'll see what they produce. That's what it's all about. So that's it. Just a little run around the loft, what's going on at the moment. The boards are all settling well. So today, like I said, I started this on the 28th and the 29th, so I won't be expecting eggs till probably the 8th to 12th of 8th to 10th of February. Should have eggs off almost everything at that point. And hopefully all going well, everybody will be fertile, and we'll just have to see how it goes. Lads, I hope your breeding's going well. I see on Facebook fellas are on their 2nd round of youngsters already. That's fantastic. That, you know, the darkness system works wonders. I won't even be keeping these youngsters. There'll be a handful of youngsters to be kept here, maybe 5 or 6, but I don't have the space. So I made 80 pigeons to race, so I just don't have the space. So I'm not going to worry about young birds until later on in the season. All right, have a good one, lads. So we are at the what date is it now? 20th of February. So 20 days in. Boards are paired up 29th, 30th, 29th and 31st of January. Had eggs after 8 days, and 10 days later I had the last eggs, or 8 days later. So about 8 to 10 days between the first egg and the last egg. Okay, so all has gone very, very well. I'm very happy with how things have gone. I have 23 pair of boards in the race loft. However, I've only 22 pairs on eggs. There is 1 cock and 1 hen loose. They never went down, they never paired, and they're just there around with the rest of the boards. Okay, the stock boards, I had 15 pair. I had 1 cock just died, come into the loft, it was just gone, that was it. And out of the 15 pair, we had 1 pair didn't lay. and I've 14 pair, and I had 2 pairs of infertile. 2 of the older cocks were infertile, which is okay. I've trimmed their vent feathers now. We'll let them go again, and we'll see how that goes for them. Hopefully they are fertile the next round, because one of them is Barcelona Bob B. Unfortunately he didn't fill, and we're just not going to worry about it. Going to give him a go, let him go on to the next one, and it's all just a waiting game now. Waiting for the boards to hatch, the eggs to hatch. I know the boards are getting out. I have 2 sections with boards breeding in them, and the boards are getting out on alternate days now over the week. Today, for example, is Sunday. I've actually had all 3 flying sections out, so everybody has gotten out today for a couple of hours, even in the storm. Doesn't bother me. Open the loft, they go in and out if they please, and I don't worry too much about it. I've come in and kind of cleaned the whole loft down today. As each section went out, I just cleaned their section, and the place looks fairly nifty now. I have to say, I'm quite happy with it. I hate the straw everywhere. It just gets everywhere. So I like to have the floor then cleaned up when they've made their nests and all. So I'm just going to give you a walk around now, okay? So here are the stock. Had a pair of infertile eggs there off the Wizard, paired with his daughter. That's Misty's mother. A pair of infertile eggs in there. That pigeon is an uncle of the Wizard, and over here was Barcelona Bob B. They were infertile. Other than that, boards are all in good nick. The hen that's paired up in there, it was her cock that actually died on me. So I've just repaired it to a cock I had there down out of Nick Harvey's Barcelona boards, and they're quite settled there at the moment. So she was actually in the box up here, so I'm going to lock that box now so I can get her settled to that box and get them out. I'm going to run the bull system again with Misty's mother here. I've separated her, and we'll just see how she settles then for the next round. On into the race section, and as you can see, they're all fairly settled. Most of them paired the way I wanted to. A few of them decided to change, you know, best laid plans and all of that. A few of them did change. Some of them ended up underneath the boxes, as you can see there, because they just didn't seem to want to settle in the boxes. So I just took that's the wire out that I use for underneath to block them, and I just let them do what they want. They're quite happy and contented. On to the other race section now. So these are the Frank K pigeons, Frank K of Bolton. So I have 9 pair in here, and as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. This box here, incidentally, has 4 eggs. Thought it was 2 hens. It's not 2 hens, but there is 4 eggs in there, as you can see. One of the other hens obviously laid in there at the same time, and I actually think it was the hen that's in there now, but I don't know. I'm not concerned. These boards are all what I want, so I will let. There's 3 of those. 4 were fertile. 1 just didn't develop any further. But I do want these boards. So well, I know they're going somewhere else. Like, but I want them bred from. I'm not. I just won't make note of that. Those 3 babies, who they're off. It won't be an issue. But yeah, they're all in good nick, good stead, and I'm quite happy with them. And lastly, then we have the late breds. So this is all. I have given a few late breds away. I've given 6 boards over here away. So these are the late breds. The 2 whites are just mother and daughter that I have for years. The orange rings are out of the German pigeons. And then I have my Wizard late breds in here as well. So there's only actually 4 of these pigeons will be kept back for breeding, and the rest, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 in here. 4 of them leaves 9. And that hen there is 10, won't be 10. So 10, 9, 8 of these will be part of the race team. And that's the way I'm going to do it. They're going to get raced as well out as yearlings out to the 320 mile stage. Delighted with them. So there you have it. All boards are settled. Stock boards are coming on well. They're rearing nicely. They're sitting nicely, not worry too much about that going on. Same for the race boards. Like I said, they're getting out every day. I can get them out. They are getting out alternate days though, 2 sections. The end section not so much. In fact, it was their first day out today. I think about 2 or 3 weeks. Probably 2 weeks anyway. Because when I had a couple of pairs of spare stock pigeons, I had just dumped them in that section anyway. So I could get the rest all settled. But now, we're in the position I'm in now, they're all looking well. And in a few weeks, probably 2 weeks time, the first hatches are due on the 26th. So that's another week from today. So yeah, all gone well. We'll have babies next week. I have never, ever bred as many as I'm going to have now. I will have roughly 80 odd youngsters at the same time. So absolutely nuts, like really nuts. But I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how they're going. I'm only keeping 2 or 3 of the youngsters. In fact, I probably won't keep any of them. I don't know, because there's nothing really I wanted, because I have to send other boards out, specific boards to people. So yeah, that's it. Have a good one.